Aidan Hernandez.
Hippo, man. I realize we got to finish these fights first.
You and me both.
They said the invitation was there, free admit, but I guess we got to finish first. All right, Aidan Hernandez. Not a lot to tell you about in terms of his bio because we don't have one. But that tells me a lot about this man because the reason we don't have a bio is because he stepped up on 24 hours notice.
Wow.
He was in North Dakota. It wasn't exactly like he was just down the street. And he heard there was an opportunity to compete, and he said, I'll jump on a plane right now. I will make my way down to Las Vegas, and I will show up and I will compete, and that is what he's doing tonight. He is 1-0 early in his career, and I just respect an opportunity like anybody that will seize an opportunity like that, because we know if you're trying to get to the highest level of sport, that's more the way it is these days than it used to be. Before, you might get signed. Now it's like, nah, you better either go to Contender Series, you better step up on a short-notice opportunity. When the phone rings, answer it and say yes.
A 24-hour notice is crazy. If you're watching this, to really take that in is wild. And the kid looks ready. He looks in shape. He looks like he's been training, has a good camp, even though he took this on short notice. I'm excited. That's not an easy feat.
No, you're right. Absolutely. What's the kid's name from the UFC that fought on like 5 hours notice?
Dan Ige. My teammate of Extreme.
And I mean, that was something, you get that kind of opportunity, you come in here, produce, and you fight well, whatever promotion you're working for, they remember that.
Respect
they remember that, right?
Absolutely.
So, and as you said, he looks like he's ready to go, looks like he's been training. You can do nothing but respect the kid like that.
I like the hyphy song. He has a little swagger to him. Let's go.
Seize the moment. Let's beat his opponent.
Arsen, Badalyan.
Should be said, of course, the man deserves respect for stepping up, but the other guy always deserves respect as well for saying, I'll take a new opponent on a danger zone. So this is Arsen Badalyan, a judo stylist, once a member of the Armenian national team, and he's looking to build from that base, a great base to work from as he builds his mixed martial arts career. He is 1-0 early in his career as well.
It's crazy. He's just at 135 because Arsen looks like a big 35-pounder.
Just thinking the exact same thing. He looks like a really big 35-pounder here. Yeah. And John, I think that's a very good point that you made, the fact that you got to give credit to a guy who fights somebody who he's never seen, never heard of before, has no idea, his fighting style, to accept the guy who's coming on.
Yeah, and listen, I mean, we talked to him and said, hey, you got this late replacement, what do you know about him? And he's like, I don't know nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know a single thing about him. But yeah, I had signed up to be at the Sahara Theater on Wednesday night and fight a man, and I'm going to be at the Sahara Theater and fight a man. We'll take a look at the tail of the tape. This bout brought to you by Matt Sari with Urban National Realty. And as he said, look at this, 18 years old for Badalyan, 20 for Hernandez. Short notice change. Like to see it. Let's take it up to Just Menard for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the Tuff-N-Uff bantamweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a mixed martial artist holding an amateur record, 0 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 140 pounds. Fighting out of Plentywood, Montana, Aidan Hernandez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He's a mixed martial artist holding an amateur record, 1 win, 0 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 142.4 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Arsen Badalyan. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Jimmy Garino.
I don't want to set the bar too high, but when I take a look at Aidan Hernandez, I remember another rangy bantamweight from Montana with curly hair that
Tough.
has done pretty good. Sugar Sean O'Malley. He's giving me a little bit of those bars.
I get that, Bob.
That's funny, yeah. All you got to do is get his hair pink and already, no touch.
Oh, he's swinging.
He came in on short notice and ready to make something happen.
Right in on kind of single, but takes them back and back on their feet. Throwing some big shots. Arsen looks hurt. And he goes for the guillotine.
Oh my goodness, what a start. But
wow, that's tight. That's tight.
It's very tight.
Arsen Badalyan settles on top of him and mount, but that squeeze is still in.
He's got his back arched. Look, I mean, his eyes are kind of bulging out of his
Looks
head.
safe though a little bit. He needs to hip in a little bit more, kind of put his hips into him. But Arsen looks like he's going to clear out, get out of that right here.
on it now.
And I like what Hernandez is doing, though. He's building up, right? Instead of just letting it go, he worked back to his feet first and
now
kept
he's back
himself
on
in a
his
good
feet.
position.
Goodness gracious, fireworks.
And recovered. He looks in recovered position, kind of going for his own little guillotine. And right into the dart.
Yeah, he's got the darts.
And he's got the squeeze. You can see him trying to catch the legs.
He needs to hook that left leg to make it a lot easier.
Hernandez after
Is not giving that thing up.
Start.
Yeah, he's not giving it up. Scrapping, going for a single leg here. That's tight, though. That's tight.
Look at that!
Wow. These guys are fighting.
He's like, let me breathe.
Yeah, he's like, no time for that. Oh, and he brings his own left hand, Arsen.
I wanted to bring his hands up just a little bit, but
Arsen stumbled a little bit on that spinning kick. The pace
a little
went
cut
crazy.
underneath Arsen's
A
eye.
little cut underneath the right eye there.
And Hernandez looks tired. Hernandez looks tired.
he does look tired. I need to put that mouthpiece in. Thank you.
Pop's not really there. He's still a little bit slow. Arsen lands a nice head kick and a nice left hand. Oh, he's out! Oh, my God. Beautiful left hand. Beautiful left hand.
And what a finish from Arsen Badalyan. Had to deal with an absolute tornado stepping in on short notice. But he weathered the storm and he delivered the kill shot.
Props to both these guys. They both came out to put on a scrap tonight, man.
And then
Right from the get-go.
And then he comes back and gets that.
Crazy.
Gracious.
What a fun scrap.
How about the walk-off, though? You
Yeah,
talk
that was
about
nice
Sugar
left
Sean
hand.
O'Malley with the walk-off. Arsen, he doesn't have any emotion on his face. He's like a Terminator after that,
Killer.
that shot.
Mission accomplished, though. But, man, Hernandez came out swinging, had him hurt, and then the tide just reversed.
That's exciting.
Beautiful.
That's what you're looking for. Listen,
Absolutely.
you take a look there, Aidan Hernandez, a little frustrated, a little tired. You know what I'm saying? He had to travel from North Dakota on a day's notice.
Did he really? He came from that far
Crazy.
away.
Yes, and I'm telling you, I've been up to North Dakota. There's not like direct flights to Vegas, all right? There's just not.
What a fight. That was fun.
Unbelievable. Let's take an adjustment arm to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute, 55 seconds into round number 1, referee Jimmy Garino calls a stop to the fight for the winner by knockout, Arsen Badalyan.
Did Arsen win the fight or did he not win the fight?
Doesn't look happy, does he?
He's like, I guess.
No emotion.
No emotion at all. Like, he's stone-faced. That was a great fight.
That was a great fight. Great fight. From the start right to the finish.
And he just happened to get that knockout as Uncle Dana White was inside the building here. Taking another look at this. There's your kid, Aidan Hernandez from Montana. Arsen, very happy. Absorbs the right hand. Aidan put everything in for those
Aidan
shots.
threw everything he had and almost had him gone.
He really did. But right here, you can see he's too tired even to keep his hands up. Mouthpiece barely in his mouth. Arsen, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this shot. Set him up. Here it comes. He's waiting for it.
Oh, that was beautifully timed. Beautifully timed left hand.
And
Right
then
over the
walk
top.
away.
Boom. Cold killer.
Spectacular finish there. We've still got more to come. Stick with us. More Tuff-N-Uff, the future stars of mixed martial arts.